Hello, everybody. Uh, this is uh, this is Mr. Skank, and today I'm gonna be touring the Genesis Circle Jerk server. I'm only doing this because the server is about to be shut down, and apparently the map's not gonna be saved, which is very sad for me because I've spent like a year, like just on and off doing stuff on this. So anyway, I'm gonna have a tour. We're gonna start by looking at the rules board. This had a bunch of rules on it. Actually, only like two, but it got deleted because apparently no one likes rules. And it says failure to abide by the rules will result in punishment. That is all that's left. There's the schizoid man with a funny megalovania eye. There's Tony's dolphins, which are part of his house, which I'll get into later. There's a flower, and as you can see, he has a little thing. It used to be bigger, but now it's not. And then we have a memorial. Of course, over here we have that's not what it's supposed to be. And then we have well, not much, but nice, I think. Anyway, this way. This I did not notice before. Anyways, this is actually back when the server started. This was the spawn island, and basically, this was back when the server started. It was all in survival mode, but then we turned to creative mode and we made all that. This was Fripp's house, and as you can see, it is basically completely destroyed. But what's more important here is that underneath here we have Tony Banks's basement. Over here is a vault. This was supposed to have CDs in it because I made a texture pack. I hope I wasn't too far away from the mic, but it had a texture pack, well, a resource pack that replaced all the songs with Genesis songs. And anyway, here's Tony's room. This was where the dolphins were. Beware, no personnel past this point. And here are all the cages. In Tony Banks' basement, we got Pink Floyd, we got John Mayhew and Chris Stewart, we got the Beatles, we got Ray Wilson, we got those guys. We got Peter Hyams and David Shire, which is a reference no one will get except me. We got the Musical Box Genesis cover band, and we got Rick and Morty. But what I really like is over here. If you go where this guy's pointing, we get to the secret basement, where you go down the steps. You go all the way down. You should have turned back when you had the chance. It is spooky. There's nothing over here. I was checking, but there's nothing over here. Here we have the hall of keyboards. Got the Hammond organ, the synclavier, got the Mellotron, and the grand piano. We got the ARP Pro Soloist, the EMU emulator, the Prophet 5, and also the RMI electric piano. These are all keyboards that Tony Banks used. And here we got the Throne of Bone. And over here is a nice fireplace. It's just really chill. Except when you look over here, there is actually a secret thing. If you're good, and you get out a lever. And you just put it right. Oh, or not. Never mind. But yeah, you just open it up. This was going to be a secret thing, but it never went anywhere, and now I guess it is not going to go anywhere. there was a stair here. I don't know where it went. I just realized I don't have my resource pack on, but I guess that's too late to do now. Here's the Genesis archives, which just is all where Tony Banks keeps all his things. There was a chest here with my old sword in it, but it's gone now. Anyway, here's all this. So there's nothing really secret here, I don't think, other than that chest. And in here, there's this long hallway. This also leads back over to this lounge room. But anyway, once you're done with that, you go in here and you converge into this dining room, which, you know, is really nice. It's real cozy. This is a spiral staircase that spirals out of sight. This was based on an actual post on the Genesis Circle Jerk subreddit that had a spiral staircase like this, and I was like, you know, I gotta make this Tony's basement anatomically correct to the lore of the Tony's basement. Here is the maze. This is where this is where Tony Banks keeps all his real prisoners, so they don't get out. He puts a maze here, and down here is this little basement thing. This is the Burning Hammond, which is also a notable part of Tony's basement lore. And yeah, but over here we have Weeb Hell. And as you see, this is the perfect place for weebs. The only escape is if you catch yourself on fire like this. I got complaints about how the weebs got the wooden flooring, while they got the cold cement floor. I was like, well, sucks to suck, doesn't it? You can fix that when you make your own basement. Anyway, this was supposed to be a secret, like, jeb door to get in, but someone broke it. I don't know who. Anyway, time to go up and to the outside. I never finished a maze over here, so it's just nothing. This, of course, is one of my favorite parts. There's also supposed to be a door here. I'm just gonna Alex Jones. Anyway, just gonna pop. And over here is the music video location for "This Is Love," Tony Banks song. Over here, there's like a freaking drain thing up to the surface. Here's the papers that he hangs on the wall. Here's the different weird shapes that he has on his wall for some reason. And then he also walked in the city. There's a bunch of bats here that aren't supposed to be here. Over here is another final secret door. Now entering Ray Wilson holding chamber. And as you can see here, this is Ray Wilson. This actually fits into my theory of Ray Wilson actually being a clone of this guy who's the real Ray Wilson. But you know, if you really look at all the signs, it makes perfect logical sense. I don't see why more people haven't picked up on that. But anyway, that's basically all of the basement, I think. So I'll just go back up. I'll go up the stairs, and then I'll go over here, and then I'll open the door. An interesting fact about these doors is that they're basically the whole thing. Half of it that I was trying to go for was I was trying to make it so that you had to manually reopen the door every time you went in. So if you were, like, for instance, being chased by a angry Tony Banks, you like would have slightly more trouble like escaping a room that you were in. But also underneath these are pressure plates that kill mobs. Each door like kills a different type of mob. than the other ones. I think all of them kill skeletons, but the other ones like kill like it'll kill a zombie or it'll kill an enderman or it'll kill a spider or something. It just kills like a specific thing. Anyway, that's all of Tony's basement. I don't. Oh yeah, there's this fox on the rocks. Originally it was an actual fox, but it changed to a horse. And up there is the waiting room, which is a secret that we'll be getting into later. Here is the lame person box, which I built around someone, I don't remember who, when they went AFK. Oh yeah, and over here, this was back when we were in survival mode. This was my home, and I made it by the ocean, so I could have the home by the sea. I got all this stuff, and then I got an ender chest. This says help. And this was the original entrance. I started making a recreation of The Lamb Lays Down on Broadway in survival mode, when I should have just asked for creative mode in the first place, which I eventually got that, but that will be a thing for later. I think I'm gonna split this into a few videos, so it's not like overly like an hour long. Here's the Mellotron shrine. I made a Mellotron on a mountain. Over here were sheeps, and of course everyone likes this because in the resource pack I made it so that all the sheeps, like, instead of buying this, said I'm real, like in freaking Lamb Lays Down on Broadway, the song, but they didn't have as much of an aneurysm as I just had in the actual song. Anyways, over here is White Mountain. This is a really funny one. I think this is a really funny joke. This was somebody like exploded a bunch of stuff here, and I made a lake out of it. So that's very interesting. Yeah. Oh yeah, and over here somebody like messed up. Somebody was messing with the drain command, so I had to mess with I don't remember which command it was. I think it was like the flood command or something, to like make it not a mess. But yeah, that's I think that's everything on the spawn island, and I think next time I'm gonna do New York City, which is over there in that direction. Anyway, see ya.